ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. Allah says that Allah has set a seal on their hearts and on their hearing. Allah Ta'ala, what does it mean? And then Allah says, uh, and on their visions is a veil, and for them is a punishment great. So very first part, Allah Ta'ala says Allah has set a seal on their hearts and on their hearing. So what does it mean? That Allah Ta'ala has put a seal. Seal is like a stamp. So Allah Ta'ala is saying that their hearts and their hearing and their vision, three important things which a person has to learn something, right? How do you learn something? To learn something,
Do you go to school?
nice. So you go to school, but how do you learn something? To learn something, very first thing you need is eyes, right? Because with that eyes you see, you learn, you read. So either you read to learn something, or you either look at something to learn, right? If you look at something which someone is doing, you grab that with your eyes and you learn it, right? You see someone doing good thing, you look at that and you already learned how he is doing good thing. So the eyes is the biggest source of our knowledge, right? With eyes we can read books, with eyes we can see things, how things are happening. If you want to learn how to fix a car, you see how someone else is doing it and you can learn, right? So eyes are the biggest source of knowledge, right? So we know that eyes are biggest source of knowledge. Then what's the other big source of knowledge? Other big source of knowledge is ears, right? Like I'm telling you something, you guys are listening. So the ears are helping you to grab the knowledge. So the words which I'm saying, you are listening. These ears are helping you to hear this thing, and with that hearing, obviously, you're getting some knowledge. So same thing happens with schools. When you go to school, your teacher is saying something, and you're listening to that saying, and you're getting knowledge.
Sometimes friends be mean to you because they close your ear holes.
Yeah, so they're playing. So let's not go there. So Allah says, so we know that to learn something, to get new knowledge, two major things play a big role, right? The ears and eyes. And then Allah Ta'ala, third thing Allah Ta'ala referring is the heart. Heart is something, if your heart is set on something, if your heart is set on something, you will do it. If you want, because you say, oh, my heart wants to do this to me, right? Your heart tells you what needs to be done. So if your heart convinces you, hey, doing this is good, no matter how difficult it is, you will do it. Because sometimes you are tired with the feeling of your heart, right? So Allah Ta'ala is saying that their hearts, Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp on their heart, meaning stamp means Allah Ta'ala has, when you write something, when the document is official, we get from school or somewhere, they put a stamp on it, on the document. When they put a stamp on the document, meaning this document is final. You cannot make a change on that. So Allah Ta'ala is saying that because these people have decided they want to be disbelievers, Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp on their heart. Meaning their heart is not going to tell them to do good. Their heart will be satisfied on doing bad. The heart is continue doing what it's doing. So when we do something bad and we feel bad, what is that feeling bad? Is the heart tell us, hey, you did something bad, right? When we do something really bad, and even though we pretend that we are all happy, but we get feeling from inside. What is that feeling? That feeling is that heart is not satisfied.
How?
Right? The heart is not satisfied, and it tries to tell us that it doesn't. You don't feel good inside because heart is not feeling good. So Allah Ta'ala is saying that when they are doing bad thing, Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp on their heart that their heart is not going to convince them that they're doing bad.
How do the heart is stamping? Allah Ta'ala is going to body for stamping.
Yes, Allah Ta'ala has the power to go inside your body, put a stamp. Allah Ta'ala has the power to do everything.
So you feel weird when Allah Ta'ala goes in your body.
We don't even feel it. Allah Ta'ala makes it, we don't even feel it. So Allah Ta'ala can do it. Allah Ta'ala is the one who controls the heart. Allah Ta'ala is the one who controls every part of us. So Allah Ta'ala has the control over heart. Only Allah Ta'ala controls the heart, right? So Allah Ta'ala, so the stamp is not that Allah Ta'ala is gonna go and put a physical stamp. It's just Allah Ta'ala is saying is like that. It's like that. There's a stamp on the heart, and because of that stamp, heart has made a decision that is not going to change. It's not going to change for good. So Allah Ta'ala is saying that these people, Allah Ta'ala has put stamp on their heart and on their hearing. On the hearing, Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp. Allah Ta'ala has put a dot on the hearing, meaning when there's a dot on the hearing, you're not able to listen. So even though they're listening, right? They're listening, but they're not listening good things. When they listen to good things, the ear is not doing what it's supposed to do. The ear is supposed to do what? It is supposed to listen good things and learn, right? So when they Allah Ta'ala has put a dot on their ears, the ears gonna keep on listening good things, but is that listening is useless because that ear is not converting the knowledge, the thing into good knowledge. Then Allah Ta'ala is saying that wa ala absarihim ishawa. Allah Ta'ala has put a vision. Allah Ta'ala, on their vision, Allah Ta'ala has made a curtain. So when there's a curtain in front of us, we cannot see after the curtain, right? If there's something is blocking my eyes, if I put a curtain or a cloth in front of me, I cannot see what's beyond that. So these people, when they see something good happening, when they see Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam telling them good things, Allah Ta'ala has Allah Ta'ala has put a vision, a veil in front of them. A veil is like, a veil is like curtain in front of them. Because of that veil, they cannot see beyond that. So meaning that they can't even see what's good and what's bad. So their eyes are useless in learning anything good. Their ears are useless in learning anything good, and their hearts have been stamped that they don't want the person to feel bad on doing bad. So Allah is saying that these people who are disbeliever, it doesn't matter you tell them good or bad, they will not gonna believe. And Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp on their heart and on their ears and also on their eyes. Allah Ta'ala has put a curtain that they cannot see the good. Walahum azabun azim, and for them is a punishment great. That these people, because Allah Ta'ala, why did Allah Ta'ala did all these things? Because Allah Ta'ala knows that the Prophet is preaching them and they don't want to listen. These people are the most stubborn people. They don't want to listen. And then Allah Ta'ala says, okay, you don't want to listen to good thing. I'm also not going to make you like that the good thing does not affect you. So continue with the bad things and earn bad habits, and then in the end you will get a great punishment, and that punishment is Jahannam.